So, have you noticed that you've been feeling depleted lately? And a lot of what depletes you is not your own. And what I mean by that is you are the type of person who takes on a lot of other people's problems, other people's responsibilities, and you may be noticing that you're sacrificing your needs and putting all of that into other people. So much so that you are starting to feel worn down, angry, resentful, and you may even be feeling the effects of stress and anxiety. So, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how self sacrifice can be bad for your health. So, hello, my name is Ramona, and I am a certified life and health coach. I help strong minded, independent women who have felt the effects of anxiety and fear go from experiencing those emotional and physical responses to honoring their own needs, embodying self awareness, and just welcoming a renewed sense of self discovery so that they can connect to the best parts of themselves to create their best lives. Now, traditionally, women take on many different roles, many different responsibilities, which is why women are more likely than men to develop burnout and stress. Now, when you are constantly putting your needs on the back burner, eventually it starts to take its toll. Now, research has found that women are more likely than men to experience significant symptoms of depression, anxiety, and other health issues such as increased risk of stroke, heart disease, weight gain, digestive issues, hair loss, infertility. Now, the thing about doing all that we do in our lives as women and all the responsibilities we take on, most women are reluctant to even admit that they are overwhelmed, that they are struggling. And I don't know if it's this mentality that we can do it all that has started to work against us. So, why do we do it? Because I do understand that we have to sacrifice certain things in our lives, but I do also know that we can take on too much. So, why do we do it? Is it a sense of responsibility? Do you feel obligated because of who it is? Are you looking for validation of some kind? If I do this thing, will they love me? What is it? What is that thing that will allow you to sacrifice your time, your peace, your happiness, and your health? Well, let me tell you a little bit about my own experience in this and why I wanted to talk about this. There was a time when I was extremely stressed. And apparently, people around me didn't even notice. I was experiencing panic attacks. I was mentally exhausted. And I was carrying around what I would call heaviness. But the thing is, all those things I just said, responsibility, obligation, love, validation, all of those things I can honestly say I was looking for. I felt obligated to certain people. Maybe if I do this, they will love me as much as I love them. So I was willing to sacrifice myself, sacrifice my time. Well, my body had a different plan, right? My body said, you have to choose because this is not going to get any better. It's going to get much worse. So I decided to choose me. I decided that I was worth taking time out for myself, focusing on me, letting people go from my life, setting boundaries and allowing people to be mad at me. And let me tell you, it was one of the best things I ever done for me, because I don't experience panic attacks, but I definitely know when I'm getting to a place where that may be possible. So just the awareness that I've gotten for from experiencing those symptoms from stress and anxiety is something that I really want to express. They are not pleasant. So I know for myself this was the best thing for me, but it's not always that easy to say, hey, I'm just going to do it for me. I know I'm experiencing, all this in my body, but it's not always that simple. There could be many reasons why people sacrifice their own needs. Now, I was speaking to a woman recently, and she said, I do complain a lot about taking care of my mother. I have other siblings, but maybe one of them help out here and there, but I am the primary person who's taking care of my mom. And it is overwhelming because she works and this and that. She got a full life. But what she told me is she enjoyed it. She said, I enjoy taking care of my mom. I enjoy being the person who's there for her. So I want to be clear about something. And I want us to really focus, because a lot of people like to take these type of conversations out of context. I am not saying don't be there for people, right? That is not what I'm saying. What I am saying is notice when you need to put that same love and care that you give to other people onto yourself. Notice when all these responsibilities that you are taking on is taking a toll on you emotionally, mentally, and physically. Because we're not taking care of ourselves in the way we need to when we are busy, when we are overwhelmed, when we are stressed. Let me tell you, reaching for a carrot does not feel as good as the donut or cookie or even ice cream, right? You may not be working out. You may not be doing all the things actively. You're reaching for the wrong foods. I know what it's like. I'm telling you, I'd rather have a bowl of ice cream any day when I'm feeling frustrated. Right? And when you are experiencing some of the emotional effects, the anger, right? Developing bad habits just to numb it, you got to notice when this is starting to take a toll. Doing all of these things for other people and not even having the time to take care of yourself. That's what I want you to take notice of. And I'm going to ask you a question that you may not like, but I want you to stay and I want you to really receive it. Okay? Are you self-sacrificing so you don't have to show up for yourself? I know that may feel a certain type of way, but I want you to sit in it. Is it easier to invest in other people so that you don't have to put in the work for yourself and the things that you want? Maybe that's not an easy thing to hear or something that you want to admit. Now, as a coach, I believe in you. I believe in the things that you want for your life. But do you? Do you feel you're worthy? Are you willing to set forth those boundaries and honor them for you? Are you willing to take the time to show yourself that same love and care that you put onto others? Whether you recognize it or not, self-sacrifice does take a toll on your emotional, mental, and physical health. And I'm here to tell you, you are worth fighting for. You are worth taking your time back. You are worth having peace. You are worth being healthy. Because do you know who benefits when you are healthy and happy and living your best life? Everyone who is around you. Everyone in your life benefits from a healthier you, a happier you. When you do things from people, when you do things for people, you want to come from a place of fullness, not a place of depletion. You want to have people see how happy and how good you are. So even in their times, they can decide, hey, you know what? I want to be just like that. So yes, I know that we have to make some sacrifices in our lives, but it should never be at your look at me, at the expense. Look, I'm really frustrated, right? At the expense of your happiness, at the expense of your time, your energy, your health, and the things that you really want to do for yourself. So I really want you to understand that, yeah, we make sacrifices in our lives, but don't allow it to cost you so many things that you are worthy of. You are worthy of health. You don't have to be sick and wore down just because you're getting older, just because of this. You have a right to explore the things that you want to do for your life. You have a right to simply want to do nothing with your time. So I hope this help you understand that, yes, again, sacrifice is nice, doing things people are nice, but you are worthy of so much. Don't just give it to other people. So share this video with anyone you feel needs it. And if you're feeling, hey, I don't know if I can do this on my own, I do offer a 90-day program. And if you just want to have a conversation to see, hey, if this is something that I can do as a person who is on their own journey, I do have discovery sessions that you can schedule. And it is the first step of your journey to personal growth and healing. And this conversation can be very transformational because it allows you a different perspective, a different way of thinking. So if that's something you are interested in, you can definitely email me. You can go to my website, Determined Despite, and I'll be happy to be your guide on your journey to healing. And I am there to help you to rediscover and reconnect to the best version of yourself. So again, share this video with anyone you feel needs it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys here next time.